Wattify, Invested with Impact, the renewable energy impact investment platform. We are running in a climate breakdown. The last 4 decades have been warmer than any decade before. We need substantial cuts in emissions if we want to stay below 1.5 degrees. 100% renewable energy is a must to prevent climate breakdown. Unfortunately, 75% of energy is produced with non-renewable sources. They are currently committed $1 trillion, while $3.1 trillion funding over the next decade is needed. The public and private sectors must embrace innovative solutions to bridge the financing gap. Traditional ways of funding are falling short. They are inefficient, with long delays until the funding reaches a project. At the same time, a few projects are overcapitalized, while the big chunk is missing funding. There are significant weaknesses of a policy and financial sector in responding to and resolving the funding gap. With Wattify, we innovate our way out, unlocking retail investors' financial firepower. Our public platform is connecting common people with renewable energy investment opportunities, originally only accessible to institutional investors, closing the financing gap.
Trust, transparency, and consistency are the basis of all interaction. In a world that needs to be protected, investors don't have to choose between doing good for an environmental benefit or doing well with a financial return. With Wattify, really everyone can do something against climate change and earn returns. With just a few clicks, you can invest directly in stable, sustainable projects around the world. We create this new reality for our customers. Digitized, verified assets and CO2 savings virtually in real time. We stand with our know-how for absolute transparency and security. Thus, small investors can safely invest in projects of their choice from a budget of $1. Investment with impact. Wattify, you have the power.
Wattify embraces a globally scalable, full end-to-end investment process. We connect dedicated assets directly with retail investors across borders. The implemented hardware operates the blockchain, emitting the digital securities on our powerful tech stack, and delivers the energy data in real time to calculate the yield. A full regulatory compliant emission of digital securities and profit distribution. Individual impact investors can participate with 2 clicks starting at $1. Wattify is fully compliant with electronic securities law in Germany. We have required RegTech licenses to offer digital renewable securities, embedded securities custody services, holding the digital securities, operate an own digital ledger registrar admin to maintain control of emission and exchange of securities. All combined within a full investment prospectus to address retail clients of any size. Above all, this is not limited to renewable energy securities and can be easily adapted to other use cases as energy storages and more. Wattify unlocks the digital renewable energy security market for retail investors, where Robinhood offers stocks from a publicly traded corporation with physical share certificates at traditional CSDs. Wattify goes beyond with digital securities and performance-based interest rate and repayment, a digital DLT certificate with OTC trading possibilities directly among investors. The Wattify business model is straightforward. We ask for an onboarding fee from asset owners. Private investors pay a monthly wallet fee to obtain access to investments, while trading the securities is entirely free. We do not compete only with other crowdfunding platforms or ETF investments. Retail clients see an explosion of product choices and digital channels. With customers able to easily shop around online to find the best deals and investments, institutional investors compete also for the best investment objects with Wattify, making it a fierce fee competition which requires massive volumes to deliver profit. The global market for renewable energy is huge, projected to reach $2 trillion by 2030. There's a total addressable renewable market of $1.5 trillion per year, a serviceable available market of $100 billion, opening for Wattify a serviceable obtainable market of $3 billion within 3 years from now. With our licensed product, we can address already a market of 450 million potentially clients in Europe. We possess all competencies within our company to execute and scale successfully. We have licenses and skilled labor in the energy, fintech, DLT, as well as app domains to execute on our vision. We have a strategic partnership to secure additional funding and the initial PV project pipeline. We will launch the product in May this year with 3 countries and 8 projects. In 2022 to 2023, we stabilize the EU market and want to expand to Asia, targeting 80 projects and $500 million. Starting from 2024, we see an expansion from the Asian hub to other regions, targeting 240 projects for an estimated volume of $1 billion. We see in Asia a very advanced renewable energy and retail client market and are thrilled to find investors and partners for scaling Wattify. As 2 co-founders, we were bootstrapping YOUKI. A total of $2 million went into the tech development, patents and the MVP, a functional demonstrator. We onboarded a strategic investor from the PV industry. Additional investments of $2 million resulted in a market-ready product. We are looking for a scaling investor for the Asian market to further develop the app, more integrations like exchanges, obtaining licenses in the Asian market, and marketing and customer acquisition. Wattify is the youngest daughter of 2 co-founders, Michael and myself, located in the heart of Bavaria in Germany, with a team of 16 plus passionate engineers and developers, supported by more than 10 freelancers and external experts. Climate change is the biggest challenge of our times. We must convert to 100% renewable energy production to mitigate the effects. Unleashing retail investors' potential is key. We have a technology, procedures and regulations in place. Let's take the initiative and radically speed up our own efforts. A race we can win with the help of Wattify.